So my dad always cooked our dinners and our meals, and he was so into it. And so from a very early age, I kind of learned the valuable lesson that cooking someone a meal is a real gift. And so I always loved to make pastries and cakes and that sort of thing for other people, because you just see their face sort of light up when they take a bite. And that was the whole part of the experience for me, and what I love about what I do now and getting to share in that. I am originally from Kansas City. I grew up there, had an incredible childhood, started baking in my parents' kitchen at a very young age, just causing tons of messes, and so I would read myself to sleep with looking at cookbooks, which was really fun for me. So I went off to culinary school shortly after graduating from high school, and I went to the California Culinary Academy out in San Francisco. I really just wanted to see the West Coast. So I believe it was right after I graduated culinary school, I moved back to Kansas City. I worked in this amazing restaurant called Blue Stem, and I was there for about a year, and I absolutely loved it. It completely changed the way that I look at pastry. It opened my eyes to a modern twist on nostalgic flavors and nostalgic desserts. And after about a year, I decided to move to Dallas. My family was also moving to New Orleans, so we all kind of scattered to the wind, and I landed up here. This is where all the action goes down. We've got Nikki here putting the final touches on our Ninja Turtles. I call them Ninja Turtles because it's sort of our twist on the classic turtle. It's dark chocolate pecans and caramel, and it's super cool. As I was sort of learning as I went at this other chocolate company, I was becoming more and more passionate about it. I had also become more involved in the business side of things, which I found out that I really enjoyed. And the collection that I was putting out with that company became more and more popular. So again, I was just getting all this validation that maybe I would be ready for this at some point. And then as soon as I started thinking in that mentality, Trinity Groves kind of fell in my lap. They asked me if I wanted to essentially audition, kind of Shark Tank style, to be a part of this restaurant incubator. Basically, that's what I did. I made chocolates at my house. I brought them in. There was a whole boardroom table full of investors, and I did my little song and dance. All information that I'd known just being a part and living the life of a small business already, and they signed me up. It is not only once in a lifetime, but it completely changed my life. I went from toiling and working 80 hours for somebody else to toiling and working 80 hours for myself. This is our warehouse. This is really the underbelly of Kate Weiser Chocolate, the part that nobody sees. Over here, this is where we clean and sanitize all of our molds. We have to let them air dry overnight. Nothing that we do takes like an hour. Everything takes a long time. Come on in here, you'll see 25,000 six-piece boxes that hopefully will have a home this holiday season. When I get into the kitchen, it's my zen place. It's where I really get to just zone out and have full creativity just pumping through my veins. And chocolate is really magical. It's a medium that can be liquid, it can be solid, it can be moldable, you can make sculptures out of it. It can be anything you want it to be. And I think once you sort of stop limiting yourself on what you can do with chocolate, you open up this whole world of possibilities.